In this video, we're going to talk about fundamental logics and also connectivities. And I'm going to show you all of the formulas that you need to deal with these fundamental logics and connectivities. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the basic formulas. So the first basic formula that you guys need is uh, knots, or it is symbolized as knots. So knots is sometimes they don't use this word in all of the questions. They use this word when the question is a word problem. So if it is a word problem, they say not. So not is it means that negation. So not means negation. So that they are the same things, but in a word problem, they most of the time they use to say they say not, but in a real equations it's called negation. So it is symbolized as this one. So this is the symbol for negation or for not. So you just can say like if it's like np, this means that negation of p or negation of q. This was a negation of q and this one is negation of p. So this is how you symbolized it, and this is what a negation is. So now let me show you this. Okay, if this is p, if it is just true and if it's false. So the negation of p will be what? The negation is always false. It is always the opposite. So it will be two. If it is true, it means it will be false, and if it is false, it will be true. So this is so easy, and this is so simple. Okay, now let's go to the second formula that you need. The second formula that you need is called AND. Is AND. Or sometimes they also call this conjunction. Conjunction. So this one is the second one. So okay, so conjunction or and is symbolized as this one. So this implies and. So this is what conjunction is. So, so the way you say it is uh this means that P and Q. This is what a P and Q is. Or it also means P conjunction Q. So this is how you do it. So now let's see it. Okay, so if there's P and if there's Q, if there P is true, true, false, false, and if we got Q that is true, false, uh, true, and false, that's what we. And also now we gotta find P and Q, or P conjunction Q. So P conjunction Q or P and Q will be if it is true and true all the time. Don't forget this, all the time it will be true. And if it is true and false all the time, it will be false. And if it is false and true, still is false. And false, false is just false. Well, the thing is, in conjunction, if it is to be true all the time, both of them must be true. To be true, you have to get this one. To be true, both of them must be true. That's the thing, or that's the trick. But if both of them are not true, uh, it cannot be true. If there's one false, it will be the result will be false. So that's the thing. As you guys can see over here, look here over here. You know, we've got one false, so it will be false. We got one false, it will be false. We got two falses, then it will be false. So that's the thing with the conjunction. Now let's go to another one. Um, and then the other one will be what? Uh, it will be or. Actually, I got problem. So the second one will be or. So or is also can be written as, or they sometimes call this disjunction. Disjunction. So disjunction means or, and it is symbolized as this. And if it is like if it is P and P or Q, so this is how you write it. This indicates that P or Q or P is junction Q. So this is how you say it. So now let's see it. Like if we got P and that is true, true, false, and false, and if we got Q, that is just true and false, and true and false. And so P or Q will be, so if it is true and true, P or Q will be what? It will be true. And if it is true or false, it will be still true. And if it is false or true, it will still be true. But if it is false and false, it will definitely be false. Well, the thing with this one is, if there is one true, the whole thing will be true. If there is one true all the time, they will be true. All of them will be true. Look it over here. So we got two twos. We got two true. So this means that it will be true. So we got one true over here. So it will be true. We got one true over here. It will be true. But we don't. If we don't have any true, then the result will be false. So that's the thing with the disjunction. If there is one true, then the whole result will be true. If there is no true, and then it will be false. So that's the thing with the or disjunction or this symbol. Now let's go to the second one. Okay, and then the other one will be, they call it in a word problem. They say if they say this if the this one is I actually. Uh, this one is I. I hope you guys understand that. So this one is if then. So if then also means they call this implication. Implication. And they symbolized it as this one. So you say that if it is like P and this one, the way you write this or you say this is you say like P implies Q. So that's how you say it. P implies Q. So now let's do it. Okay, so if you got P, that is just true, true, and false, and false. And if we got Q, that is true, and false, and true, and false. Then P implies Q will be what? P implies Q will, or P if then Q will be what? It will be true if it is true, and true, it will be true. And if it's true and false, it will be false. And if it's false and true, it will be true. False, false, it will be still true. So the thing with this one is all the time. Uh, I don't know why, but most of the time, and a lot of questions they use this implication sign. They use this sort of stuff. So you just gotta remember this. So all the time, if it is true implies false, it will be false, but the other will be true. Whatever, even if it is false and false, it will still be true. If it is false implies false, it will be true. But if it is false, I mean, if it is true and false, this is the only case that makes it true in this case. So that's the thing with the implication. And most of the time, they use this implication in a lot of questions. So you just gotta remember this true, this thing, or true, false will be false. So now let's go to the last one. Okay, our last one, or the last one will be if then, not if then, but if and only if. Actually, I want you guys to understand that I'm writing this sort of stuff because you're gonna find this in a word problem. So that's the reason that I'm showing you what it means. So this is equals to the by implication. They call this a by implication. And we also gonna see some word problem questions actually. So I want you guys to check out the next video. So if and only if is equals to the by implications. So this by implication is symbolized as this one. So this is what a by implication is. And the way you say it is if P by implication with Q. So P by implies with Q. Or you also can say that P if and only if Q. So this is how you say it. Okay, so now let's do it. Okay, so if we got P, that is true, true, false, false. And if you got killed, that is true, false, and true, false. Then P by implication or by implies Q, or P if then Q will be what? True, true will be true, true, false will be false, false, true will be false, and false, false will be true. So the thing with this one is, if you guys got a same true value or false value, then the result will be true. So you guys can see over here, we got these true values. They are two the same. So if they are the same, we're gonna get true. And they are also the same, false, false. Then we're gonna get true. But this one's two different signs. I mean, two different signs or two different things. So if there are two different things, you're gonna get false. So that's how it goes. So that's the thing with this by implication. So that's the thing with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now let's go to the next video, because now is the time to apply these whole formulas into the equations or the questions. So let me do some questions and in another video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So now let's go to the next video. So thanks for watching.